My name is Willie Huntley, and I'm an attorney located in Mobile, Alabama. I'm a solo practitioner, and I have been practicing law for over 30 years. I'm a graduate of Auburn University, where I attended college on a football scholarship. I graduated from Auburn in 1980, and I attended Cumberland Law School after that. I finished Cumberland Law School in 1984. After I finished law school, I started a federal clerkship with a federal judge in Montgomery, Alabama. After I completed that process, I began a tour as an assistant district attorney in Macon County, Alabama. I was there from 1985 to 1987. Then my life changed. I got a phone call one day, and my secretary comes in the office, and she says, Jeff Sessions is on the phone. And I'm sitting there wondering, why is Jeff Sessions calling me? I was well aware of the allegations that had happened in his bid to become a federal judge, which made me wonder why he was calling me. I answer the phone, and then I find out that Jeff Sessions wants me to become an assistant United States attorney in the Southern District of Alabama. This presented an ideal situation, so I decided to take advantage of that. And the first time I actually met him was at a dinner in Montgomery. That dinner was supposed to last probably an hour, hour and a half. We ended up meeting for about 3 hours. During that time period, we discussed a number of topics: football, religion, politics, family. We talked about all those things. And during the course of that meeting with him, I got the feeling more and more and more that the allegations that had been spread through the press aren't true. I also was contemplating whether I should make this move, because I thought, if I go to Mobile, I don't know anybody there, I have no family there. And what if this man turns out to be exactly how he's been portrayed? Fortunately, it didn't turn out like that. I was at the U.S. Attorney's Office from 1987 to 1991. He assigned me the general criminal trial cases. He also assigned me to civil rights cases, and I would supervise all the civil rights cases that came through the office. During this time period, I can recall where we successfully prosecuted a police officer that was charged with excessive use of force. Unfortunately, I made a decision to leave the U.S. Attorney's Office in 1991. That decision wasn't based on anything that had happened to me during my time period in the U.S. Attorney's Office. During that time period, Jeff gave me advice, counsel. He provided a great deal of support in everything that I did. One thing in particular that he did was, my second child was born, and there was a knock on the door that morning, and through the door walks Jeff Sessions. After I left the U.S. Attorney's Office, Jeff became the Attorney General of Alabama. He asked me to join his staff at that time, but I declined to join his staff. However, he made me a Special Assistant Attorney General, and he put me in charge of handling defense cases for the state of Alabama. Also during this time period, Jeff became charged with violating the State of Alabama Ethics Act. It involved a company by the name of Tyco. Jeff Sessions could have hired any lawyer he wanted to represent him in that matter. Jeff decided to hire me in that particular case. We had that case, and during the course of it, it was probably the longest hearing that had ever been held before the State Ethics Commission. At that point, Jeff was fully exonerated of all the charges involving the State Ethics Act. One of the things that I can say about Jeff is that he has always been the same person that I have known. He's always been available for me and always been there when I needed him. At no point in the time that I've known Jeff has he demonstrated any racial insensitivity. And I see my time is rapidly winding down, and I would just like to say that, in my opinion, Jeff Sessions will enforce and follow the laws of the United States even-handedly, equally, and with justice for all. Jeff Sessions will adhere to the Justice Department motto, Qui pro domina justitia sequitur. It means, for the Lady Justice, Jeff will protect and defend the rights of all people. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you. Now